What's up, guys? We got Star Master against Raptor for Snake. Star should be favored here. I ranked him third in my power rankings, but ximraptor is a really cool player as well. Those of you that don't know, I believe he's from Latin America, not Brazil. One of those two. I think it's Latin America, though. He's played in a couple tours before, unofficials as well as stuff like World Cup, I believe. He's done pretty well, so I'm getting picked wasn't a total shock to me. It's nice to see new guys get involved. It wasn't really a sure thing either. But it looks like he's using a bit of a balanced team, maybe a bit more bulky offensive. You can classify it, depends on some sets. With Volcarona as one condition, and two of the steel types with Pharaoh, Thorn, and Sizzler. Then probably Scarflander's T, some sort of pivot, Coco, and Defog. Finny could even be double Defog in some capacity. On the other hand, Star of the Serpents, and ximraptors and the Lindworms, by the way. Lindworms are winning 4-3 as we speak, I believe. But maybe it's 4-4. 3-4. It might be 4-4. Yeah, I think it's 4-4 actually. Anyway, yes, this is a really big game for both teams, but so Star is using a bit more of a bulky offensive team himself as well, except there's Gliscor, which kind of is more of a balanced Pokemon, but I mean he's got a lot of momentum, a lot of potential threats such as Como, Magearna, Kartana, Tyranitar likely being the Mega Evolution. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna see a chip on the Ferrothorn for hidden power on Magearna, and rocks are going to go up. And now Como is going to come in on Star Master's side, likely going to get rocks on his own, but Landorus T can potentially punish it. If it's Z-Fly, in fact, he could actually take it out, but I don't think that's too likely in this team. I think that the most likely Z-move user would be Volcarona, and followed by that, it would even be Coco before Landorus. I'm pretty sure Landorus is just Scarf. So yeah, we'll probably see rocks here. Rotom would be a fine play here, but yeah, the more aggressive player just did to go for rocks. He's going to do just that. So Rock's going to be up on the sides. Finny's going to come in here. Not going to be leftovers of a Rocky Helmet on Como, so it's likely offensive, which kind of makes it dead weight. It's to Finny and Coco. So unless it's Poison Jab, and even then, I'm not going to be doing a ton off the bat anyway to Finny. But yeah, no, this series so far has had a couple interesting OU games. Zachary versus Indigo Plateau. Zachary kind of played insanely, but he had a really good matchup that kind of carried him to the win despite Indigo's best effort. And kind of outplaying. I really don't like how Zachary played that game, honestly. Relis played BKC and upset him. Looked pretty good in that game. It was actually a great end game. I love that game, man. Lopney Kicks versus YJH. Lopney Kicks came out on top, which was pretty to be expected, to be honest. Like, pretty expected. He's a better player, but he did get some fortune in that game. But yeah, this is the fourth OU game of the set. And Star is trying to even out a 2-2 between the OU games, but more importantly, he's trying to get the fifth win for his team in the week, I believe. And anyway, we're going to see Trick Scarf Rotom, which is cool. So now that Finny's crippled, so that could help with a couple things. He's going to then Volt Switch into Landorus T. Then Landorus T is going to get U-turn chip off, and Star's going to Volt again, predicting that U-turn, and he's going to get the Ferrothorn, giving him momentum with the Como, likely letting him set up rocks again, which is going to let Finny come in here. And now Finny's probably going to have the defog lock. I wonder if Star goes to like Rotom and now gets a Volt Switch off and kind of tries to loop this a bit to the point where maybe he finds an opening to make a play and stays in with the Como on the Finny as Defog and just keeps rocks up for a little bit. Or he goes to Tar and maybe tries to pursue it and wear it down with sand damage. That could help as well. Regardless, though, Raptor's going to change that momentum, trying to at least, by going to his Coco against the Volt Switch there from Rotom, doing a mere 19%. Now, from Star, you could potentially go Como here, but if you're scared of like Dazzling Gleam, which isn't completely unheard of on non-choice, I guess, I don't believe it's specs given the Volt Switch damage to Magearna, he could very well go to Gliscor or even Tyranitar, although it has to be a Dragonist Mega Tyranitar, I believe. So I don't know how good it would do at this point in the game. Unless it's like all-out attacker with Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Earthquake, like Stone Edge, that would be like really deadly. That would potentially pick. But he's instead gonna nice sequence there. So he's gonna get the Sand up with Tar, but then he's gonna go right to Gliscor, getting the Poison Heal up. Unpredictable Volt Switch. Now he's going to get a Swords Dance up, and this should be able to 1v1 a Swords Dance Sizzler. I'm going to do 40 there, but yeah, no, Sizzler's just going to U-turn out, letting him get the Coco in here. But since the Coco, I don't believe is specs, he should be able to eat this Hidden Power Ice. So I think the Swords Dance Gliscor matchup for Star is ridiculously favorable, given his immediate responses to it. Like, it's not even like Curse Sizzler, for example, which could potentially help, or like a Leech Pharaoh into Landorus with HP Ice, or even faster Finny, yeah, so looking like it's going to be an uphill battle for ximraptor, to say the least. I'm not sure if Star's going to like risk it here. He shouldn't live anything because it's not specs, but Maybe he's not going to risk crit. I don't know how comfortable he feels about his position. I pretty much could respect him staying in, going for Earthquake, or going to Magirna here. I don't think there's any need to do anything else, though. Raptor is, again, in the bind here. He's probably going to end up losing his Coco if the Gliscor stays in. Even if it's Shukaberry, it's easily going to die to +2 Earthquake at this point. Yeah, so Raptor's taking his dear sweet time here. And, just waiting for him to click his move at this point. Star actually is taking some time too. It's looking like Star is really favored here, even if he took a little chip early on between the Magirna and the Rotom. It looks like the chip is kind of evened out. Pharaoh's taking damage and Scizor. And on top of that, neither side has rocks up, but the Gliscor looks really menacing, and this is from a 6-6 position, so it's only going to get worse as the game goes on. Raptor's down to 210 seconds, which means he's taken about a minute and a half as of like now-ish. He's been under 200 probably this turn. Magirna's going to come in on the Volt Switch, and wow, that was a play. Holy shit, that worked. Maybe it is Specs damage against Assault Vest Magirna. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm underestimating Magirna's bulkiness. Gee whiz. 28 from Specs Electric Drain Volt Switch. That's so little. Anyway, Volca's going to come on in here, and all of a sudden that Gliscor looks a bit less menacing, and this Volcarona looks like a bit of an annoyance. Albeit, Como should be able to wall any attack that's not Psychic. I think it's at 83% still. And if it's a physical variant, it could do some damage. Or even the Z move, even the special side, could do some damage. So, have to wait and see. Tar could very well come in here as well. I feel like the play for Raptor would be here to... I'd actually double out to the Landorus, actually. Because I feel like that's a better way to get some chip and momentum up. He's going to go for the Quiver Dance, and my play would have worked, but his play seems to be fine too. Your Volt Switch damage and all. Pivot out. Yeah, so the Volt Switch there. I'm trying to figure out, does he go Como here? I know Scarf Cart can't really, what's the word? Keep it in check. Giga Impact, but like that's not really a thing anymore. It used to be a while back, kind of to cheese through things. Tar, if it's Mega, might be able to eat. Definitely it's a +1 Bug Buzz, but it wouldn't eat the Z. And all of a sudden the tables are turned. Star's position looks a lot less favorable, and ximraptor looks like he's really posing a threat. Wow. Shit. Wow. I don't know what Star's gonna do here, honestly. The thing is that the Como probably doesn't have like Toxic, and the Z move on the special side is only gonna do so much. I don't think it's got like Outrage or he's gonna go to the Como, but like what is the Como set? What will the Como do? I'm under the impression that it's Z Como, it's Assault Vest Magirna definitely, and it's Scarf Cartana. Did it reveal lefties in Rotom? Yeah, it was Scarf. Okay, wait, no, maybe it's not Scarf Cartana. Oh, so that makes Card even more useless against this Volt. Okay, so, If I'm Raptor here, I think I just attack. You outrun the entirety of the team. The issue is that if you think it's fully special Como, and you could live like more hits while getting off more damage by getting one dance up again, you could do that, sure. But he's going to go for the Z here. It's going to be Shattered Psych, and that's going to take it out. So that's great for Raptor, because it's going to take that out. But it's not great in the sense that now the Tar is definitely going to be able to handle the Volcarona, and for at least one turn, seeing as Bug Buzz at +1 is not going to be able to kill. The question is if Star is going to be willing to pursue, and he's not willing to pursue. He's not going to be able to pull that trigger. So, He's going to end up getting the crunch off on the Landorus, but at what cost? He did lose to Como for nothing. He's not be able to get rocks up against a team with Volcarona in the back at 87%. Now, the Coco is in here, and it seems to be confirmed to be specs given the Volt Switch damage, which I totally misunderstood before. So now Star knows that it kills. Raptor knows that Star knows that it kills. We've seen the sequence before, and Raptor got the better end of things when he Volt Switched into the Magearna switch. This time around, I expect Raptor to go for the HPIs because it's safe and his position's really positive. People in the chat are saying that clicking Z Psychic immediately is a bad play as Z1, as Corvidance 1 off the bat, but I personally don't agree with either of them. I think that you just click Psychic without the Z. Why, you may ask? Because that kills the Como regardless, assuming it's offensive. And if it's defensive, then why wasn't it left to use the Rocky Helmet? So yeah, I mean, I think you just click Psychic. And I don't know why I clicked Z. I don't think he needed the QD again. I don't think he needed to rush the game and risk too much. I think he just killed with Psychic. The way you don't risk like Toxic or whatever. But anyway, Volt Switch there. Pretty much took out the Rotom, but Rotom saved itself. Gliscor come in here, and now the Landorus U-turns out as Gliscor comes in. Yeah. Coco's back in, and all of a sudden, Star has his back completely up against the wall. And he's going to finally Hidden Power, giving Star just a brief second to breathe. But, I mean, Star has been completely pushed against the wall here. Raptor seems to be in a very commanding position. So it's looking great for Raptor. He's Volt Switched twice into the Gliscor, and it's worked both times. At some point, he's going to just be able to HPI something. It's fine. Just as long as he forces it out, he wins. If he stays in, the Gliscor dies. I think he might even be at this point now, given that the HPI is there. But some really nice aggressive reads. Now he's going to go to Landorus on Ice Beam. All right, that was greedy. So there's a little leg up for Star. He's going to get the first kill of the game on his side, making it a 5-5 game, and giving the Magearna a +1 special attack, to potentially making it a bit more threatening. However, the Volcarona is likely to be able to come on in here and potentially try and revenge kill it, or better yet, go for a Quiver Dance. However, if he goes for a Quiver Dance and the Tar comes in after the Volt Switch, then Bug Buzz is not going to take it out. So this kind of puts him in an awkward spot, seeing as, you know what? If I am Raptor here, I switch out. I predict the Tar coming. Yeah, you didn't switch out. You click Fire Blast and no burn. Yeah, that's really bad for Raptor. Shit. I feel like he had to keep up the momentum there, and he just didn't. Bugbuzz's going to do enough to KO, and it's going to crunch, though, so it's going to take it out. No burn. So all of a sudden, Star is up ahead of the game now. I feel as if Raptor just had to keep playing aggressively from the time that he brought Vulcan, because he made the unnecessarily aggressive play of firing off Landorus. Like, if he kept the Landorus, he would have been in such a better position. He had the Ferrothorn and Scizor in the back, and I just feel like he really fucked that up. So, damn. At this point in the game, I'm expecting Raptor is really going to have to claw back into it now. I mean, he made that one misplay, and then it kind of all fell off. What health is the Magearna is weakened, so in theory, Scarf Finny can maybe clean out if there's some chip on cart. Probably put it around half. The thing is, Gliscor is back to being a ridiculously threatening Pokemon. Yep, Swords Dance here. The thing is, he's just going to be able to roost us off, right? No, why would you Earthquake? Wait, why wouldn't you Roost? Oh, I don't agree with that. I think roosting was so much better. Because you see what, if it has Surf or Scald, actually it might have already revealed Surf. Yes, it has. But you also see the damage output of it. And you see it does less than Poison Heal plus recovery. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. He is going to let the Kartana take the damage. It's going to be able to eat 2 of them for his own sake. However, all of a sudden, the Scizor on Raptor's side looks like a really good win condition here. If it could get a dance up before the Gliscor gets healed up in particular. So I'm thinking this game really could go either way at this point. In fact, I'm even favoring Raptor. I do kind of question what the immediate play here is for Raptor, as I have a feeling he may want to preserve this. Um, let's see. Oh, it is double scarf. Okay. Um, I didn't expect that. Scizor is still gonna be able to come in here and roost it up though. It's gonna do well under half. If he likes to stay in, which he's not. He's gonna go let Magearna come in here. Um, Magearna is gonna be able to do over half with Hidden Power Fire. However, he's not gonna be able to put it into range for anything else to kill it after. Um, Bullet Punch there is going to do 23, so he has expected 2 kills. And Hidden Power there again is going to do over half. It's going to put it. It's going to do 60, but it's only going to put it at 40%. So therefore, the Gliscor is not going to be able to kill with Earthquake. Plus 2 Earthquake, sure, but I mean, at what cost? And Kartana's not going to be able to kill either. Roost here, I think that's fine. The question is, you go Pharaoh and just let the Pharaoh die, and then spam Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, now you just go Pharaoh here. And you go Coco here and you click HP Ice. Um, and then you try and win the 1v1 against Gliscor with Scizor. Um, let's wait and see. Is Raptor gonna have the balls to predict Tar? If Raptor volts into Tar here, that would be ridiculous. I think Raptor has to ice. Oh, this is tense. Oh man, I like these end games. See, if I'm Star, I always click Tyranitar here because I can't let this Gliscor die with the Scizor still alive, pretty much. He's gonna go Tar, and we're gonna see Thunderbolt. Wait, why not Volt? Yeah, why would you Thunderbolt? You have to Volt switch. And now he just Earthquakes here. It's 40, okay. You turn. Oh, does it kill? Yeah, it doesn't kill. Oh, and then Bullet Punch. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Gliscor, there's no way Gliscor lives this Bullet Punch, and that's going to be it. Raptor's going to just win the game, presumably. This Bullet Punch should kill, I'm thinking. I'm not going to calc, but I mean, like, I still think Volt Switch was better. Wait. Yeah, no, this you just Bullet Punch here. Um, yeah. And now, I don't even think I crit can kill. Like, he could have went Kartana, and then tried to bait the Roost, get another poison, so he'd live, but then he'd have to use the Roost turn, and it'd just be a lot. Yeah, now the game's over. Okay, good game. And ximraptor is going to win in his Smogon Snake Draft debut against the highly touted Starmaster, which is really impressive. Good for him, and good for the Lindworms as well. And it's going to be a disappointing loss for Star. He played a pretty cool game, but Raptor definitely made a lot of great plays, and that gave him the edge up despite having that one poor sequence with Landorus in the middle. Good game.